Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hope, Health, and Ha-Has, where we talk about everything about our health and a sense of humor. I'm your host, Winny Chan, National Board Certified Wellness Coach in Fertility and Hormone, founder of Ray of Light Fertility Foundation, and someone who personally spent over 5 years navigating infertility, IVF, pregnancy loss, and ultimately finding a new way forward. June is World Infertility Awareness Month, and today's episode is one that is incredibly close to my heart. So we're talking about statistics that many people hear about but don't truly understand. 1 in 6 adults worldwide experience infertility. Yes, 1 in 6. Take a moment and think about that. Look around your workplace, your church, your family gathering, your neighborhood. Someone you know is likely struggling with infertility right now, yet many people suffer in silence. Today, we're going to talk about why infertility is so much more than a medical diagnosis, why support matters, why awareness matters, and why every patient deserves resources before, during, and after treatment. So when people hear the word infertility, they often think it's simply the inability to get pregnant. But infertility is so much bigger than that. What people see is a smile, a social media post, someone showing up to work, someone attending family gatherings, someone functioning normally. What they don't see is the tears after an appointment, the negative pregnancy test, the injections, the waiting, the financial burden, the grief, the relationship struggles, the fear of another failed cycle, the emotional roller coaster, the countless hours researching and searching for answers. As someone who has personally walked through infertility, I could tell you this: it impacts every area of your life. Your mental health, your physical health, your finances, your marriage, your friendship, your future dreams, your confidence, and your identity. And that's why infertility deserves more awareness and more support. For over 5 years, my husband and I navigated infertility. We experienced IVF, we experienced loss, we experienced heartbreak. Like many patients, I became obsessed with finding answers. As an engineer, my brain naturally wanted to solve the problem. I researched everything. I bought every supplement that could possibly be available, whatever I found online. And what I learned, and I talk about this in my last episode, is not every supplement is the same. I followed advice online. I listened to success stories. I was so desperately trying to control something that felt completely out of my control. What I know now is that infertility can make even the most logical person feel overwhelmed. Yes, that's me. And unfortunately, when you're overwhelmed, you're vulnerable to misinformation, fear, and self-blame. I blamed myself. I questioned my body. I questioned whether I would ever become a mother. I questioned whether I was doing enough. I was even questioning who I am. I was just going crazy. I felt like I was going crazy. And if you're listening right now and feeling these same emotions, I want you to hear this. Infertility is not your fault. Infertility is not a personal failure. Infertility is a medical condition, and you are not alone. One of the biggest lessons I learned wasn't about treatment, it was about support. Looking back, I wish someone had handed me a resource guide on day 1. Not after a failed cycle, not after a loss, not after a burnout, on day 1. I wish someone would have said, here are your options. Here are the support groups. Here are your financial resources. Here are your educational resources. Here are people who can help. Not because I needed all of them immediately, but because I would have known where to turn when I did, when I needed it. Too often, support is offered only after someone is struggling. That's reactive support. But what if we changed that model? What if support became proactive? What if a fertility patient received resources before treatment even started? Imagine every patient receiving information about financial assistance, mental health support, support groups, patient advocacy, wellness coaching, nutrition resources, educational programs, community organization, not because they are in crisis, but because they deserve to know help exists when they need it. Infertility isn't just a medical journey, it's a life journey. And support should be available before treatment, during treatment, after treatment, regardless of the outcome, because support doesn't end when a cycle ends. This is exactly why I created Ray of Light Fertility Foundation. It's the first of one of its kind in Wisconsin, because I know what it feels like to feel lost. I know what it feels like to search for support. I know what it feels like to leave appointments with questions. I know what it feels like to feel alone. Ray of Light Fertility Foundation was built to provide education, resource, financial assistance, community support, and awareness, because no one should have to navigate infertility alone. Our goal is simple: to ensure every patient knows they have options, to ensure every patient knows support exists, to ensure every patient knows that there's hope, because support should not begin after someone is drowning. Support should begin before they ever need the life jacket. This is another reason why I became a national board certified wellness coach in fertility and hormone, because I see this gap. Your fertility doctor is responsible for your medical treatment. Your OB is responsible for your medical treatment. And that's exactly where their expertise belong. But many patients leave appointments hearing things like, go ahead, follow Mediterranean diet, work on stress management, focus on healthy lifestyle changes, improve sleep, work on weight management. Then they go home wondering, okay, how do I actually do that? That's where I step in. I'm not here to replace your doctor. I'm here to work alongside your doctor and the medical team. I'm here to help bridge the gap between recommendation and real-life implementation, focusing on behavior change. One thing infertility taught me is that there is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Every patient is different, every diagnosis is different, every family is different, and honestly, every week could look different. One week you may need help with nutrition. The next week you may need help support managing stress while working through nutrition. The following week you need help preparing questions for your doctor. Some weeks you may need to focus on all three. And let's talk about all three. When you're already juggling appointments, medication, blood work relationships, finances, your own relationship, and the emotional weight of infertility, adding another thing to your plate can feel impossible. That's why my coaching approach is personalized. I meet you where you are. Together we create a plan that's realistic and manageable. Not perfect, not overwhelming, not another list of things you're failing to do. A plan built around you, your schedule, your goals, your challenges, your life. That may include nutrition planning, Mediterranean diet implementation, weight management support, stress management strategies, hormone support, lifestyle habits that supports your fertility, that supports after fertility, behavior change coaching, sleep improvement, accountability, advocating for yourself during appointments, preparing questions for your provider, understanding available options, helping you feel empowered and informed. My goal isn't perfection, my goal is progress, because sustainable change happens one step at a time. And sometimes success isn't making 10 changes at once. That's why we go off of evidence-based behavior change. Success is built one impact at a time, because your fertility journey is unique and so is your support. If you're listening today while you're going through infertility, I want to speak directly to you. I see you. I see the appointments. I see the injections. I see the waiting. I see the tears. I see the courage it takes to keep showing up for both you and your partner. I want you to remember this. Your worth is not determined by diagnosis. Your worth is not determined by embryo grade. Your worth is not determined by pregnancy tests. Your worth is not determined by treatment outcome. You are worthy before infertility. You are worthy during infertility. You will be worthy after infertility. If today's episode resonates with you and you're feeling overwhelmed, unsure where to start, or simply looking for support for someone who understands both the patient perspective and the wellness perspective, I would love to connect. I currently offer personalized fertility and hormone wellness coaching focused on helping you create a sustainable behavior and lifestyle changes that is evidence-based to support your goals, whether that's nutrition, stress management, hormone support, weight management, preparing for treatment, navigating treatment, or rebuilding after treatment. We'll create a plan that works for you. It's not a generic plan, it's an evidence-based plan, not a one-size-fits-all solution, all personalized approach built around your life. You can connect with me on Instagram at Winny, capital AK, one word. And you could also follow Ray of Light Fertility Foundation, because sometimes the most important thing isn't having all the answers, but working towards them. It's having someone walk beside you and helping you figure that out with you. As we recognize World Infertility Awareness Month, let's remember 1 in 6 adults worldwide experience infertility, yet millions still suffer in silence. Let's change that. Let's talk about infertility. Let's normalize asking for help. Let's create safe spaces. Let's advocate for better access to resources. Let's ensure every patient knows where to turn before they feel lost, because support should be proactive, not reactive, to those still waiting, to those healing, to those grieving, to those hoping. And this episode is for you, in memory of Ray, for every person who needs to know they are not alone. Thank you for spending time with me today. Keep your hope, protect your health, and don't forget the ha-has along the way. I'm Winnie Chan. This is Hope, Health, and ha-has. See you next week.